Happy Friday, dear friends. The Torah tells us in this week's Parsha that when you build a Mizbeach, an altar to God, it can't be made out of a single rock or a slab, which in Hebrew we call a matzeva. Rather, it has to be built from various pieces of stone. Now, it's interesting to note that the temple service we use a Mizbeach, an altar made from multiple stones, but for a tombstone, we use a matzeva, a solid piece of rock. But why is that? Why the difference between an altar when we use multiple stones to the tombstone and matzeva where it's got to be one solid slab of rock? So Rav Moshe Feinstein beautifully explains that the altar built from multiple stones represents a work in progress, while the slab, the solid piece of rock, that represents a completed life, completed work. While we're alive on this earth, our lives are a work in progress. We are in this world to build, to grow, to brick by brick create a beautiful edifice, testifying to a productive, fulfilling, meaningful life. It's only when we leave this world, when our task is done, that's represented by the matzeva, by the tombstone, a complete, fully formed slab of stone, and that's what we leave here with. The Mishnah in Pirkei Avot tells us that a moment of teshuvah, of repentance, and ma'asim tovim, and good deeds in this world is greater than all of the world to come. But on the other hand, one moment of pleasure in the world to come is greater than all of this world. This world is a world of doing, of growing. This world is the world of the Mizbeach, of the altar, of multiple stones. While we're here on this earth, for 120 years, we're meant to build, to accumulate as many mitzvot as possible, because that's all we have to take with us when we leave here. When we leave this world and we are left with a matzeva, with a monument of what we've done. Because in the next world, there is no doing, there is no building, there's only being. And every day, my friends, there are diamonds, proverbial bricks in the street, representing bricks for us to add to our mizbecho, to add to our altars. We have opportunities all day, kind words, mitzvot, character development, Torah learning opportunities. Each one of these is a diamond there for the taking to build and grow and create a most beautiful building. But my friends, isn't it striking that when we visit a cemetery, there's a custom. You'll often find that family members of the deceased will put little stones or pebbles on the tombstone of their loved ones. Perhaps, I was thinking that maybe this is done to symbolize that the living family member will continue growing, that their life continuing to be meaningful even after death. And what they're going to do, the living family member will continue to further the legacy of their deceased loved one. And each stone that they put on symbolizes another brick, another mitzvah done to bring honor to the neshama, to the soul of their deceased loved one. May we merit to live long and productive lives, spending our time joyously in this world, building bricks and bricks of mitzvot, each one representing a small victory in our battle for greatness. Shabbat Shalom.